All right, we back with another video. Today, unfortunately, we have more sad news. 600 Breezy, his girlfriend, Raven Jackson, was pronounced dead earlier this morning from self-inflicted wound. Right now, just some things that raised my eyebrow when I heard about this story. Now, it's very interesting that all of these artists, these celebrities, something always happens to someone close to that artist. Now, I know bad things happen, you know, things just occur in life, but the order of events that happen afterwards and what they tell you is very interesting. Now, in the news, they tell you that 600 Breezy mourns the death of his girlfriend. Right? In both articles, 600 Breezy mourns the death of his girlfriend. Right? In the title, we can't even get a name of the girlfriend. It's all about 600 Breezy. So that was the first red flag because his girlfriend had her own thing going on. I mean, she had 200K on Instagram, CEO of her own company. She owned her own fitness company. She was a fitness coach. She was, helping women get their body right. You know what I'm saying? Get their body together. So why was this all about 600 Breezy? It seemed like. So it's like you gotta ask yourself, why does the news point your attention to 600 Breezy? They want to let you know that they were connected. They couldn't have just said, Raven Jackson. I mean, people knew who she was. Now, like I said, she had 200K. So people knew who she was. Now, they could have just said fitness trainer. You know what I'm saying? But they made sure, and they didn't even say the girl name in the title. They couldn't even put no respect on her name. So off rip, I'm thinking, okay, red flags going on. Because we know what this seems like. We know what this looks like. Now we see the symbolism that 600 Breezy is also leaving behind on his Instagram, right? With the little subtle pyramid in his bio. These people show you who they down with. It's up for you to believe it or not. It's up to you to realize that it's something shady going on in the music business, in Hollywood, in entertainment. It's something strange going on. It's dark energy, right? Like I said, these people show you who they are, right? 600 Breezy with the hand over his mouth, the vow of silence, right? Breezy with the 666 over one eye with the one eye symbolism. Now, a lot of y'all are going to use an excuse and say, well, he was from Chicago. That's a gang sign. Okay, let's dip into that real quick. Let's dip into where the influence of the gangs came from. See, little do you know, the gang signs, gang culture came from Masonic influence. That's why you have blue lodges in Freemasonry and you have red lodges in Freemasonry. Does that sound familiar? Right? Same way they gave you the Crips and the Bloods. And it's also familiar, right? Because they gave you the same concept in politics, the Republicans or the Democrats. And see, this is how they like to split the American people right down the middle, right? The divided states of America. Right? And they gave you the same concept once again with the flag. Right? So even I could do a whole video on gang culture and where it ties back to, but that's just to get that out the way, the gang signs. He's a gang member, so that's what the sign is for, right? But back to Breezy, right, with the clear symbolism. Let's get back to him. Now, what I'm about to show you is the practice of Gematria, which is turning letters to numbers. This is the English language forwards and backwards. This is the practice that has come in by Kabbalah, right? It is a Jewish practice. Ever since the English language has come into play, along with the Gregorian calendar, the months as we know them now are all constructed by this numerical code. And this same code is being presented to you in mainstream media. Every ritual, sacrifice to politicians, everything you see in mainstream media, mass shootings, I touch on it all. So watch this and then watch the other videos that I have on my channel. And it's going to go in the same exact format that I'm about to break down to you. Now, Antonio King is 600 Breezy's real name. Now, remember that they told you he mourned the loss of his girlfriend, right? Girlfriend. And Antonio King have the same numerology, right? Reverse ordinal is the English language backwards. So Z is 1, Y is 2, A is 26, right? That's how you get that right there. And you get the same numerology as Antonio King. So is this why when these people get, into the industry, this is why certain people are lost in their life. It's all about a numerology. So this is what they decided, Antonio King doesn't decide who's gonna go. These artists, these celebrities, they don't decide. They don't pick. It just happens. And then they know what happened really. They know what happened really, but they don't know when it's gonna happen. They just know at some point it has to happen, right? And he's not gonna tell you what really happened, right? With the vow of silence right over his mouth. But his birthday is April 16th. We finna break this down the same exact way we do it every single time. Now, from April 16th, from 600 Breezy's birthday to the day that Raven Jackson was found dead was the exact 4 months and 3 weeks. 43, just like Raven Jackson, equals 43 in full reduction. Right now, full reduction is the English language forwards. The only difference is the double digits are reduced to single digits because Pythagoras, right, believed that the only true numbers were 1 through 9. So there you go. And we get 43, just like her full name, Raven Jackson. Also with Raven Jackson, right? Raven Jackson equals 191 in reverse ordinal. Now 191 is the 43rd prime number. So you see how we got right back to that same 43 with 4 months and 3 weeks after 600 Breezy's birthday, right? And a lot of people gonna say, right, and it matches up with killing, which equals 43. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, Kinfolk. A lot of angry women are gonna be in the comments saying that Kinfolk, she had mental health issues. She was even on her Facebook, posting things, and 600 Breezy posts the text messages and all that. When you hear the word sacrifice, it does not always mean that someone is taken into a back room and their head gets severed off. Hexes and things can be put on people. Black magic can be put on people to where at this specific moment, they just have a tragic car accident and it just happens naturally. Just because you hear the word sacrifice does not mean that they were standing in a dark room surrounded by people with black robes and they got killed that way. No, that's not what that means. You have to understand that we are not only having a physical experience on this earth, we are also having a spiritual experience on this earth. And it's things that we don't know, right? How these things take place. But we can see that it goes on by the same numerical code every time. Now we gonna get deeper into this. Now, once again, 600 Breezy's birthday. If we take that to the day that his girlfriend was pronounced dead, Raven Jackson, we get 144 days. She died on the 144th day of 600 Breezy's age. Just like if we go over to her Instagram, right? Raven K. Jackson. And Raven K. Jackson equals 144 in English ordinal. As does Mark of the Beast and Jesuit Order. I really don't feel like explaining that right now, so I'm just going to leave that out because I'm going to use this as an introduction video to Gematria, right? So we're going to leave out, you know, the other stuff, the Jesuits and all that. We'll save that. We'll save that for another day, right? But 144. Also, 20 weeks and 3 days, she passed away after 600 Breezy's birthday when they quote, that's why I told you everything they say is for a reason. So they quote 600 Breezy mourning the death of his girlfriend, saying, "I love you so much." And he said this on the 20th week and 3rd day after his birthday. Just like how they quote, "I love you so much" equals 203 in English ordinal. Everything they tell you, everything they do is for a reason. You cannot forget that. That's why I knew as soon as I seen these headlines, as soon as I seen these titles, yeah, they're shifting the attention towards 600 Breezy. It's not even about the girlfriend. They're not even saying the girlfriend's name. They're not even saying Raven Jackson. So right then I knew something deeper is going on. I don't like to say the word sacrifice every time somebody dies. That's not what goes on over here on this channel, because there's a lot of deaths I don't talk about, right? But the ones I dig deep into is the ones that you see on the channel. But come on. Now, Raven Jackson passed away with 116 days left in the year. Just like Jackson, her last name, equals 116 in reverse ordinal, the English language backwards. And we get 116. So, man, people really got to be mindful of who they're dealing with, right? Who they intertwining with, because everybody is not a, I ain't gonna say good person, but everybody, they might not have good intentions for you. And you know what? I ain't even gonna put it like that, because Breezy, he probably didn't know that it was gonna be her. You see what I'm saying? But something has to give when you in that realm. Something has to give, whatever the case may be. So he probably did have good intentions for this woman, but she just happened to be the one. The numbers just happened to line up. But come on, Jackson and Sacrifice, we get 73. Now, she passed away 31 weeks before 600 Breezy's upcoming birthday. Just like how 600 Breezy is currently 31 years old. Now, it's a reason why I titled this The Drake Curse. It's a reason behind that. Because Drake, he's not at the top of this game for no reason. I need you to understand that. He's not at the top of the game because he makes the best songs. You got to understand, I just told you Gematria is a Jewish practice. And Drake is fill in the blanks. So 600 Breezy seen with this, OVO, Drake's, that's his logo for his label. Right? And he was also seen, taking pictures with Drake. Drake even accepted some type of award. I forgot what it was. But 600 Breezy was actually on stage when Drake accepted this award. And we know that Drake doesn't have a direct, but he's always somewhere and lingering in the back. A lot of these deaths, Drake had his energies just lingering behind. In a lot of these deaths, a lot of these sacrifices, a lot of these rituals. Right? Just like Pat Stay, who we just heard, right? We just heard about his death. I didn't include this in the video that I did about Pat Stay. Somebody brought this to my attention. Now, Pat Stay's last performance was on Drake's Till Death Do Us Part. And the interesting thing about that, Drake also had a song called Knife Talk. And that's exactly how Pat Stay died, from being stabbed. So like I said, man, Drake, his energy is always lingering behind in a lot of these rituals, a lot of these sacrifices. He's not in the top of the game for no reason. Right? Y'all gotta understand that. But come on. Now back to Breezy, right? Now it's the reason why I'm bringing this to you. Just follow me. Now 24 bars, right? The song by, 600 Breezy. He dropped this on January 30th. Now if we take that to the day that Raven Jackson passed away, we get 31 months. Just like she passed away 31 weeks before his upcoming birthday, in which he's currently 31 years old. But it's a reason why I gave you this song right here. It's crazy. So 24 bars, right? 24. Which he also dropped on his own channel, and he dropped it on the 24th of July. But let's keep going. Now, I had to do some digging on Raven Jackson's birthday and what it was. Damn near had to stalk the girl just to find out what her birthday was, because when you Google it, when you try to find it, nothing comes up. So Instagram, the next thing. People love posting when it's their birthday, right? And what do you know? Her most latest birthday was her 24th. So she died at the age of 24 years old, but that's not even it. Raven, her first name equals 24 in full reduction. Now, like I said, people don't just post things when it's not somebody's birthday, right? So once again, I did some more digging, and this is her sister, right? Maya or Mia Jackson. She posts a happy birthday to her sister on September 23rd and tells her happy birthday. So it's safe to say that September 23rd is her birthday. Forgive me if I'm a day off, but I'm just going by, this post. I can make the safe assumption 9 times out of 10 that September 23rd is her birthday. And she also posted, hold on, I gotta put an emoji right there or something. I hope they don't take me down for that. But once again, on her own, I didn't screenshot the wrong thing. I meant to screenshot the comments, but also she posted this on her Instagram, September 23rd. And a lot of people were telling her happy birthday, and she was saying 21 Savage, as if because she turned 21. If you do the math from 2018, you feel me? Do the math, right? Now, if she was born on September 23rd, then that makes her a Libra, which Libra also equals 24, along with Raven, her first name, which equals 24. And she died at the age of 24. Right? She also died 2 weeks and 4 days before her upcoming birthday. Right? She died on the second week. Well, her birthday is on the second week in the 4th day of her death. So something sinister is going on. Right? Something very sinister. If we take based on, her age, if we go back, we can say that September 23rd, 1997 is when she was born. Like I said, if I'm a day off, please forgive me, but it's the same amount of months right? If we take that to the day that she passed away, we get 299 months, just like 600 Breezy's full name, Antonio Valentino King, equals 299 in reverse ordinal, the English language backwards. And this is what I'm saying, man. These people that get into this industry, it's always somebody close to them that passes away by this same numerical system that's put in place. Now, like I said, that's not to say that she didn't, commit, self-inflicted harm. That's not to say that that didn't happen. But you got to understand it's more forces at play here. It's not just a physical thing. It's spiritual. Some of this shit is magic, right? Literally. But that's all we got, for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for all the support, all the love, and I'm out.